Thorstein Veblen's critique of higher education, academic versus practical knowledge. Thorstein Veblen, a renowned economist and sociologist, is widely known for his sharp critiques of various aspects of society. One of his most intriguing and relevant critiques focuses on higher education. In his book The Higher Learning in America, Veblen examined the state of universities and their role in society, highlighting the tension between academic knowledge and practical knowledge. His insights remain valuable today as we grapple with the purpose of education in a rapidly changing world. At the heart of Veblen's critique is his belief that universities, which should primarily focus on the pursuit of knowledge and intellectual development, are often influenced by business-like motives. He argued that the increasing commercialization of education undermines the very essence of what higher learning should be about. In Veblen's view, true education should foster curiosity, creativity, and a deeper understanding of the world. However, he observed that universities were increasingly driven by the need to attract funding, boost enrollment, and cater to the demands of industry. Veblen distinguished between two kinds of knowledge: academic knowledge and practical knowledge. Academic knowledge involves the pursuit of ideas for their own sake. It is about exploring questions, seeking understanding, and developing theories. This kind of knowledge is often associated with pure sciences, philosophy, and the humanities. It does not necessarily have an immediate, tangible application, but it enriches our understanding of the world and lays the foundation for future innovations. Practical knowledge, on the other hand, focuses on skills and information that can be directly applied to solve problems or achieve specific goals. It is often associated with vocational training, engineering, business management, and other fields designed to meet the demands of industry and commerce. While practical knowledge is essential for running the modern economy, Veblen worried that prioritizing it over academic knowledge could limit the broader mission of education. Veblen criticized universities for becoming too focused on practical knowledge at the expense of academic inquiry. He referred to this shift as the industrialization of education. According to him, the rise of business-oriented values in universities turned them into institutions more concerned with prestige, profit, and public relations than with genuine learning. Universities began to resemble corporations, competing for funding, students, and recognition, rather than collaborating to advance knowledge and intellectual growth. One of the key issues Veblen identified was the influence of wealthy donors and corporate interests on university policies. These donors often provided funding with strings attached, pushing universities to prioritize programs that aligned with industrial or commercial needs. For instance, more resources were directed toward business schools and applied sciences, while fields like philosophy, history, and pure mathematics received less support. Veblen believed this trend distorted the priorities of universities and marginalized disciplines that focused on abstract or theoretical knowledge. Veblen also critiqued the focus on status and reputation within the higher education system. Universities began to invest heavily in branding, sports teams, and other non-academic activities to attract students and funding. For example, building luxurious facilities and emphasizing collegiate sports became ways for universities to gain public attention and increase enrollment. Veblen argued that these pursuits had little to do with the core mission of education and instead reflected a kind of conspicuous consumption within academia. This emphasis on prestige, according to Veblen, also affected how students viewed education. Instead of pursuing learning for its intrinsic value, many students were drawn to higher education for the credentials it provided. Degrees became symbols of status and economic opportunity rather than markers of intellectual achievement. This shift, Veblen argued, contributed to a culture where education was treated as a means to an end rather than an end in itself. Despite his criticisms, Veblen acknowledged the importance of practical knowledge in society. He recognized that fields like medicine, engineering, and business are crucial for meeting the needs of a modern economy. However, he cautioned against allowing these practical concerns to overshadow the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake. He believed that the greatest advancements in human understanding often come from academic inquiry, where thinkers are free to explore ideas without the constraints of immediate practicality. Veblen's critique of higher education remains relevant today. Many of the issues he raised, such as the commercialization of universities, the dominance of business interests, and the devaluation of the humanities, are still topics of debate. The rising cost of education, the focus on job-ready degrees, and the pressure to align curricula with industry needs are all contemporary challenges that echo Veblen's concerns. At the same time, Veblen's ideas prompt us to reflect on the purpose of education. Should universities primarily train students for the workforce, or should they cultivate critical thinking, creativity, and a love for learning? How can we balance the need for practical skills with the value of intellectual exploration? These are questions that educators, policymakers, and students continue to grapple with. Thorstein Veblen's work encourages us to think critically about what we want higher education to achieve. While he acknowledged the importance of practical knowledge, he championed the idea that universities should remain spaces where curiosity and intellect are nurtured for their own sake. His vision reminds us that education is not just about preparing individuals for jobs. It is also about fostering a deeper understanding of the world and our place within it. If you enjoyed this exploration of Thorstein Veblen's critique of higher education and found it thought-provoking, please give this video a like and share it with others who are passionate about education and society. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the ideas of influential thinkers. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content. Thank you for watching.